Hi, I'm Adam,
And I'm Brienne.
and we're Twin Flame Union Within, and we're going to talk about signs on the Twin Flame journey.
Yeah, numbers and things like that.
Yes.
Hey, we look very bright, summery today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Warm.
We got the window open. It's nice and warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice breeze.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The weather's getting warm here in Norway, finally.
Yeah, now
after
she can
months and months of it being cold.
Now she can complain about the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's getting hot. It's warm. It's nice right now, and then it gets hot later in the evening. Yeah. No central heat near in this mug.
Do you choose and claim it?
I do choose and claim it.
You have it. You just have to relax into it.
I do. I have it in Arkansas.
So, okay, numbers.
Anyways. Yeah, numbers. Okay, yeah. So we often get, this is a very, very common question. People reach out and they say, hey, I'm seeing 222 or 555, or yeah, I had this dream, or I heard this song, or I've seen this movie, and it so basically, and a lot of people say, like, what does this mean? Well, you know what the meaning is just by the way it makes you feel. Like, I can share with you when I first woke up to the twin flame journey and realized that I had a twin flame. I often seen 1111. Mm-hmm. I've seen that on the clock so many times, and every time I seen it, I was like, oh, 1111. I was like, what does this mean? And I too, like, I would Google, what does 1111 mean? And I always took what felt good to me. And if something didn't feel good, or it didn't feel, or felt off, mm-hmm. I didn't resonate with it, right, I let that fall away. So I seen 1111 a lot. I seen red cardinals were a huge one for me. And it was really cool because while I was moving, working on manifesting my harmonious union, I would often only see one cardinal. Mm. And as I got closer to my harmonious union, I didn't know it at the time, right? Because harmonious union just happens, as you're healing. You don't know when it's going to happen. You just feel it, right?
Well, you have it already, but it's suddenly it's there.
Yeah, suddenly it's there.
Yeah, you're physical.
Yeah, you're already in it, but it's like a surrendering into, a waking up to the truth that you already have it. So you can energetically feel it. But as it got closer to that, I started seeing two cardinals. Mm. There was a male and a female, and they would fly and they'd sit in my backyard. Mm. So that was a huge sign for me. I was like, ooh, I was only seeing the divine feminine at first. Now I'm seeing the divine masculine too. Yeah, so that was a huge sign for me. And also, like 6 or 66 was like a sign of lovers. Mm-hmm. And so I always felt a lot of joy in my heart when I seen 6, or if I seen more than one 6s, I was like, oh, lovers, like I'm manifesting my lover into my life. And that always made me happy. And it always goes back to the feeling that it gives you, right? It brought me a lot of joy. And 101, and I still see 101 a lot today. And I think that I looked that one up because God started showing it to me. And I was like, what is 101? And I Googled it one time, and it was like union with God, union with yourself. And I felt so much joy, and I was so happy. And I still see 101 today. And that's like my favorite number, my all-time favorite number, because it's like my, my union with God, my twin flame, myself. Mm-hmm. 101. Yeah, what are some of the numbers and signs and things that you've seen?
Well, 1111, I remember kind of starting off with like this is interesting kind of thing. Like, I've always been interested in numbers, but not to this extent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as I started, to like heal and all this stuff, like I seen like 444 or 555. So it's like 444 was all as well. So I'm like, it's good. Okay, like I felt good about that. And 5s changes, right? So I'm like, okay, things are changing. Mm-hmm. And 9s, endings and stuff like that. And of course 8s, abundance, which is interesting with 8. I used to hate 8s. I'm like, I'm never going to have a phone number with an 8 in it. It's like, no. Mm-mm. And it's interesting as it's the money, like the abundance sign. And of course, like, what do you call it? Eternity.
Infinity symbol.
Yeah. So, interestingly enough, now I love 8s.
Yeah.
Yes, give me more 8s. Just give them to me. I like it. Yeah, and feathers. I was like, oh, I have angels looking after me. And sometimes I could see like feathers like laying like as in a like on the path, and I'm
Mhm,
like, wow, now I'm
mhm.
really, really on the right path here. So it kind of kept me going in a way,
Yeah, it
right?
gave you a good feeling, didn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And also like different animals. And I know you. One of the first, what do you call those again? Those channel images you used to do.
Yeah, channeled images and messages.
I used to get them from her in the beginning. And there was a bison. Is that?
Before you knew we were twin
Yeah,
flames.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I chose that as like a twin flame sign. So every time
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
cool.
yeah, I know. So every time I would see like a bison, I was like, oh, twin flame sign. Yeah,
Oh, I love that.
yeah,
That's sweet.
yeah, yeah. So I feel like it was just like what do you call that? Like affirming that I was on the right path, right? Like oh, okay. So, and like even yesterday we were driving and I kept seeing all these like the same number. I'm like, okay, we're good. We're good. Like,
Yes.
yeah, it's like 222 always was like I choose and claim
Mhm.
God in my union every
Mhm.
time I saw like 222. And yeah,
Mm.
and our harmonious union number is
Mhm.
22 as well. So,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, number 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I was gonna say something too. Oh, yeah, like while I was in the process of healing and still healing, right? But before my harmonious union, a lot of times, like when I was feeling down, down on myself, and I was like, oh, I just don't know if this is gonna happen, or I was just you have those days, right,
Hmm.
where you're not feeling like yourself.
Hmm.
But in those moments, it's almost like God would even like, show me even more signs
Hmm.
and synchronicities.
Hmm.
And it would like uplift my spirits. And I'd be like, you know what? Okay, I'm on the right path.
Hmm.
I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep putting one foot in front of another. And I'm just going to love myself here. And yeah, so numbers they've been a huge part of my journey. And
Hmm.
just, it's always a feeling, right? They gave me a really good feeling. They gave me hope.
Hmm.
Well, the numbers didn't give me that, right?
Yeah.
But it
Hmm.
it made me feel like, um, okay, I'm doing this right,
Hmm.
right? The universe is communicating with me. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's what they are. Is they're little messages from God telling you, urging you to keep going. You're doing it.
Hmm.
Everything that you want, you're doing it. Keep going. Don't stop. And there's also times when I'd get sad because I'd get sad if I didn't see a synchronicity.
Yeah.
And so like it would trigger me too. I'd be like, it's been 5 days and I've not seen 1111. What the hell? And so that in itself was teaching me to surrender.
Or even seeing 11, 12. That's a bummer. It's like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
missed
so
it.
hard for a Virgo or for an OCD person. Like,
Mm.
you missed it. Or yeah, 11:10.
Yeah,
And you're like, ooh, I'm gonna get 11:11 today. And then yeah, you look at it, it's 11:12.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
missed it. Mm.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
really like what that taught me is letting go of attachments,
Mm.
right? Because in those moments I wanted to hold on to those numbers. I was like, if I don't get that number, then I've done something wrong or my journey's not happening the way that, it's just not working out.
Mm.
But really, it was just teaching me to surrender, let go
Mm.
of the 11:11, let go of your twin flame.
Mm.
Not like veer off of your twin flame journey,
Mm.
but let go of attachments to your twin flame. Because when you're attaching to anything, a number, your twin flame, anything in your life, an attachment stems from a place of fear, meaning that if I don't hold on to this thing, I'm going to lose it.
Mm.
Right. And so that's what those numbers did a lot for me too, is they helped me release attachments to the illusion of things, right?
Mm.
And just let it happen. And when I would surrender, I would see these synchronicities. Like I would see all of these signs. So yeah, they're teaching you things, they're communicating to you. It's your twin flame. Your twin flame's communicating to you. Like a popular twin flame number for me was 808. So when I seen 808, I knew that my twin flame was communicating with me. You just said too, the eights.
Mm.
How funny. I just connected those dots. Yeah. So 808, which eights on the sides was me and my twin flame, the infinity.
Mm.
and zeros, like for me, was eternal, right? Like God in between, like
Mm.
union. And so yeah, that was my favorite twin flame number.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. This is good.
Yeah.
You have anything else you want to add to that?
I just remembered also it's kind of the same thing, but
Mhm.
I guess in the beginning of my journey when I had my spiritual awakening and all that,
Yeah.
like I was so aware of my surroundings, like even in like people talking next to me that I didn't have a
Mhm.
conversation, like I picked up words from. I'm like, oh, like a
Yes.
message, right? And then I would hear the same word so many times in the same day, right, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was like messages in that. I was super aware,
Mhm.
hyper aware, like, oh,
I
blue,
did I did the
blue, yeah,
same
yeah.
thing. Same thing. Yeah. I had a false twin flame
Mhm,
experience
mhm,
before I, found out Adam was my true twin flame. But with my false twin flame, like I would go into a furniture store, for instance, shopping for furniture,
mhm,
and people would be talking in the background, just like you said, Adam. But I wouldn't hear anything that they were saying. I'm just gonna make up a name too. Let's say the name was Bob. That wasn't really my false twin flame's name, but we're gonna use Bob.
mhm,
So I'd hear like la 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 Bob,
mhm.
la 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 la. Like I would just hear, the word that I needed to hear, and I'd be like, oh, it's a sign, right? My twin flame. Yeah, and
Mm, yeah,
so yeah, I really resonate
mhm,
with what you're just saying, with what you're sharing
yeah,
there. Yeah,
mhm,
it's perfect. Good. So trust the signs
mhm,
that you're receiving, and if you want to know what they mean, you can look up like Doreen Virtue angel numbers to get like an idea of what's being communicated to you, or you can just simply trust your heart. Like, let's say if you're seeing a number like 22, and you're like, oh, that's my twin flame's, favorite number. That's my favorite number. Know that that's your twin flame communicating to you.
mhm,
Trust that you're receiving that message. Trust that and follow your heart.
mhm,
Yeah, follow the good feeling.
mhm.
Good.
Amen.
Very good. So thank you guys very much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.